Earth's government decided to cut the population by half. Everyone has 30 seconds to justify why he or she deserves to live. What would you say? Fuck it, let's flip a coin. I'm with this guy. Keep it simple. I even got one of those fancy Sacagawea dollar coins to flip. Someone has to read the rule of board games, and last time I check I'm the only one willing to do it. I fucking love reading board game rules. I buy some board games for their rule book. Ever played Uno or Monopoly with people who know how to play? Me neither. I owe tons of money and intend to pay it all back. Make it quick. Yeah, I don't mind being one of the designated sacrifices as long as it doesn't hurt. Preemptive strike on the person taking the answer, thereby justifying your existence since you've already reduced the population by one. A soul, for a soul. I'm going to remain silent while others talk themselves out of consideration. Agree. Relevant, movie The Circle. All the talkers manage to talk themselves to an early death. You can't help but come off as selfish and narcissistic when your basic argument comes down to I'm more deserving of life than 50% of the population. Thought experiment. Ask this question to Reddit and see whether you like the responses that people would post. How can you kill a man who was never here in the first place? Smoke bomb. Ninja vanish. Pocket sand. Well, you need someone as an example of absolute mediocrity, don't you? I know what all the buttons on the side of the TV do. Have you ever had a dream that you had you would you could you do you why you want you could do so you do you could you want him to do you so much you could do anything? Hardest I've laughed today. I can visualize the kids so clearly. What video was this from though? I would just tell them a bunch of jokes and be like, hey, you like that one? I'll tell you another if you shoot that guy instead of me. Ah yes, the Arabian Nights method. I volunteer as tribute. I can code in C++. They're only keeping the hip kids working in Rust and such. I've memorized the source code to Half-Life 3. You've memorized that which doesn't exist. If it doesn't exist, and he proves he memorized it, then it now exists. I can make my elbow look like a butt. You have now been crowned Emperor of the Earth for your outstanding skill and knowledge. All hail Emperor you, Sloopy Doops. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
You're going to need leaders. Those leaders are going to need yes men. I think all of you are doing a great job while under a lot of pressure. You're smart, though, I have to give you credit. Steel-eyed and, well, what posture. Every nuance, whether you know it or not, conveys a respectable authority. We're going to do well going forward. I'll round us up some hors d'oeuvres because I think it's Sicilian night. Privilege it is to work with all of you. Smart ass little shit. Oh god, I can't think of anything. Guess I'll die. I am already dead inside. Realistically, I'd be too scared and then die before I can think of anything, but I guess I'd offer them a sandwich. Classic Reddit route, whoever kills me is gay. Gay Bowser, that is absolutely delightful. Gunshot. The guy named Gaylord, you have no power here. There lived a certain man in Russia long ago. He was big and strong, in his eyes a flaming glow. Most people looked at him with terror and with fear, but to Moscow, bang 30 seconds up. Quietly whispering, rah rah Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. Your executioner, probably. There was a cat that really was gone. Keep me alive so I can delete everyone's porn history. Keep me alive and I'll delete your browser history and take care of your pets. This is the friend we all need. Do it, pussy. You won't. I'd spare you. You're missing the bigger picture. You kill him and the other people that are like him will fall in line. I know who let the dogs out. Who? This man is too powerful to be left alive. Just make it painless. Painless and slow it is. That's just life but no pain. There is no justification. I am no better than any other human. Roll the dice, bitch. Assuming this is a government wanting to kill 50% of people, that's not rolling the dice, that's committing suicide. Goodbye, cruel world. ID say I have a nurse's degree, therefore I am essential, and have zero gag reflex as well, also essential. You're in. The COVID vaccine is hidden in the. That's a really good one, except I don't think the hypothetical government has a problem with people dying from COVID. I'm a network engineer. If you kill me, who will fix your Pornhub connection if it goes down? You think the dystopian world that wants to kill 50% allows for porn? Nope. Dead. Bold of you to assume I'd say something. I understood Inception, very few people can say the same. Somebody will need to explain this to future generations. Now you made me question if I actually understood the movie or not. I would probably use my 30 seconds to try and convince this government to instead cut the population by 100%. If they try to kill me, they better bring friends. And a tank. The hill people don't appreciate being fucked with. We will surround the entire hill with loudspeakers and play Baby Shark until you willingly surrender. We shall soak the hills with rivers of corn liquor. Then set those loudspeakers on fire. You might know the ultimate answer to life, the universe, and everything, but I know the ultimate question to life, the universe, and everything. How many roads must a man walk down? Actually, I don't want to know in case the universe is destroyed and replaced with something even more incomprehensible. Meow. Make it NYAA, and you have a deal. I downvote ads on Reddit. Careful, he's a hero. I'm albino, killing an endangered species is a crime. They kill you after saying, not endangered, extinct. Albino is a birth defect, not a species. Bang. I average 2 meals a day so I won't take up a lot of resources. Hey, I've got this one beat. By the 3rd day, the hunger doesn't even hurt anymore. Looks like I'll be living. 2 is just an average, I can go for broke too, you know. I got like a $1.50 in my pocket, RN my guy, take it or leave it. Count to 30 to show how much of a smartass I am before I perish. Overpopulation is still going to come back. So you need to be sure to keep it from coming back too soon. Seeing as I'm a homosexual, I am not going to contribute to overpopulation. It just makes sense to keep us around. We still contribute to society just like anyone else. If all homosexuals were allowed to live, perhaps 5 to 10% of the population would not be contributing to future overpopulation problems, and perhaps we will not have to do this again. Legitimate research was actually released a couple months ago demonstrating that we are going to hit the maximum human population and start declining in a maximum of 60 years anyway because of global decline in birth rates with increased access to reproductive health services. Anyways, good luck not dying, fellow queer.